Hi everyone, this is Taylor with Sky Valley Midwifery, and in today's video I want to read aloud some of my favorite tips from a book called Wise Woman Herbal for the Childbearing Year by Susan Weed in regards to morning sickness in the first trimester of pregnancy. Now, I highly recommend that you purchase this book if you have the means to do so. It's got tons of remedies for all different kinds of ailments that you might experience during pregnancy and even postpartum. But if that's not a feasible thing to do, I do want to still give these tips to everyone that could use them. So we'll do a little read aloud. Okay, so morning sickness in particular can be caused occasionally by a vitamin B6 deficiency. So first of all, acknowledging if you have any deficiencies in your diet might be a great place to start in order to actually prevent or discontinue the cycle of morning sickness. So that's a great place to start. So that's one of Susan's recommendations, is to add in foods rich in iron and in vitamins B6, which I know might be challenging, especially during that first trimester if you're already feeling sick. But look at different types of foods that sound good or good enough to be able to get into your diet. And I'd also recommend looking into supplements such as like beef organ capsules. Those are great in lots of different micronutrients, including iron and B6. So anything that you can tolerate and can stomach is going to help break that cycle of morning sickness. In addition, just correcting or maintaining normal blood sugar levels. So trying to avoid low blood sugar can help with that feeling of morning sickness and that stomach unease. So even if it's something as simple as crackers, if you want to keep those by your bedside, if you're feeling morning sickness right in the morning, or as we know, morning sickness doesn't just contain itself to the morning sometimes. So little snacks that are really easy to get in, such as a cracker that's very mild, can be a great way to just tide yourself over in between actually getting up and making yourself a meal, which she recommends to do roughly every couple hours to try to avoid a large blood sugar dip. Other things that you can try in order to try to prevent that nausea feeling that comes with morning sickness would be to avoid spicy or foods that are very greasy and hard to digest. So really try to get in easily digestible foods. So lots of warm broth-like foods if you're going savory, if you're going a little bit more sweet, fruit, stuff like applesauce where it's even condensed down and already broken down a little bit might be great and very easy on the stomach. Let's see, as far as herbs go that might help, both anise and fennel seed can be made into tea, and tea is another great way to get in some hydration, which can also help. So both of those herbs are wonderful to try. So that's from this book, The Childbearing Year, Susan Weed. Like I said, I highly recommend checking it out. But if you don't have it, stay tuned. I will do a few more read alouds from some of my most favorite remedies from this book.